Hello everyone, today we'll be bringing you something special. Mirage Flood will bring you Red Alert 3. This time let's check our names of our competitors as our Soviets. Well, Fordel will be our Empire on the right hand side, while Dimon, Red Alert 3, will be our Soviets on the left hand side. I'm not particularly familiar with all the tools in Red Alert 3, so please bear with me. And as usual, I'll be stuttering because it's Mirage Flood. Well, it's the first Warbear scouts on the way, no other units moving out, but it looks like Flag Trooper moving up north, probably going to take cover in the garrison and hold down the area. Keep some sight on that. Dojo Corps are being deployed, likely going to move those up and capture the oil derricks of engineers. Our Soviet engineer will have a few conscripts following up. He'll slowly waddle forward. Got a lot of conscripts queued up, not sure if he's going to keep producing them. Well, we got double ore refinery going up. No burst drones coming up for our Empire, but none dojos have been erected. Do have the war factory coming out, or mecha base it's called for the Empire. Warbear will scout this out. Should probably move. MCV is actually going to be relocating. I think he may be moving north. But oh dear, we got a bit of a block going on. MCV will path its way forward. May even crush this bear if Dimon's not even looking. We actually will lose that bear. Not sure how he lost it there. Should probably paid a bit more attention, but where are Dojo Corps? First one has been built. Got the second one to prevent any bears from attacking the engineer. Engineer will capture. Soviets have captured theirs, however. Got quite a few conscripts. I'm pretty sure they're all garrisoned inside that one structure. We do have a single bullfrog. Engineer needs to be careful. Tango could land and snipe him down. But we'll go for the ore collector. Ore collector, however, can just press F and gets reactive armor. Maybe going for one more shipment before he goes sealing up the armor. Actually, no, he's not actually going to go with the armor. Not sure where his attention is. He may actually lose an ore collector. But no, what? Not sure why Fordel's not finishing that one off. Could be attacked somewhere? Looks like we did have a terror drone get spawned. It's going to go for one of the Dojo Corps, so we'll take that one out. Baron Imperial Warrior will trade. Tengu's back. We're probably going to lose this ore collector. It's now going to seal up its arm, but we do have a hammer tank here. Ore collector, Howard, could go. It's about to go down. Tengu may get out. Both units go down. I'm pretty sure the Tengu explosion got it in the end. Do have an ore collector being rebuilt, but it is going to hurt our Soviets. Their economy is not exactly great. Sitting on one ore refinery. Our Empire, meanwhile, has expanded, and we'll have 3. Imperial Warrior is going to try and focus this down with his burst rifle. What do we have for Empire? Not sure if he's teching. Actually, yes he is. He's getting the Mecha Bay upgrade. We'll be able to produce tsunami tanks and strikers. So we have another Tengu here. However, this one will be destroyed by the hammer tank. Ore collector will be going back to work. Could possibly use a crusher crane later on. Get some repairs on these ore collectors. Soviets will be expanding. Not much aggression, but the economy's not exactly great. But our Soviets actually did manage to capture the other oil derrick. We'll begin that extra plus 15 income every few seconds. Or is it every second? I'm not exactly sure. Close enough to a second, but Imperial Warriors will be moving in. We also got an engineer moving in the recapture. We do have a bullfrog moving around the map. We'll see the striker. Striker looks like it will be outrun this bullfrog, but not if he doesn't make any turns. But you know, bullfrog will not chase, however. Striker will be moving down to the other part of the island. Another Tengu's moving in. Another bullfrog has arrived, but we don't have any hammer tanks to defend. However, will be actually terror drone's moving in. But oh no, he's gonna lose the terror drone. Actually will be right outside of range. And since it's locked down by the terror drone, won't be able to transform. Hammer tank's going to eat this one up. That one will go down. This thing's going to need either I don't know if terror drones require healing from either a hospital or they can get repaired by the crusher crane. I'm not exactly sure on that one. Imperial Warrior is actually veterancy too. Not sure what he killed there. Got a bit of trades going on. Imperial Warriors taking the middle of the map. Terror drone's limping forward, doing what it can. Oil derrick was retaken by the Empire. Hammer tank's going to deal with his Imperial Warrior simply by crushing him. Actually, we'll miss the crush. However, the Empire is expanding up north. Got the core going down. Docks as well. Our Striker VX and Tengus are in this area. There's a sentry gun there. Alright, that's not going to stop it. That's not going to engage any aircraft. We only have one bullfrog in the area. We have another bullfrog moving in, however. We'll actually take down one of the Strikers. Meanwhile, we got a hammer tank move in. We'll force away these Tengus. Can transform. We'll take a bit of damage from these bullfrogs, but we'll get away as well. Terror drone is in the area. It can only lock down, however, the ore collector. Don't think it can transform, however, since it's locked down. Still can't infect due to this dock being in the area. Tengus are also coming in. We'll be able to snipe down this terror drone. We also have Yari subs coming out. Empire is currently holding control of the seas and are one up over the Soviets. Need to get my thoughts in order here. Twin blades are coming out from the Soviet tower. Looks like they're also producing MiGs. Will help them counter these aircraft. However, we're actually going. One of the MiGs is going to get sniped down by this flock of Tengus. Twin blades are moving around. Tengus may be forced to move back. Do have Strikers and more Tengus in the area, however. Another MiG's going to get shot down. And we have no defense for this ore collector, so these Tengus can land and take it out. We'll be locking down, however, cash bounties going on for the Soviets so they can get a bit of money back if they lose it. MiGs are flying overhead. Tengus are going to bail out of here. Going to lose a Tengu, and they will transform, getting that point defense. We'll move in on these MiGs now. One MiG will barely get out of there. Now in red health. Bullfrogs are defending. Could use a crusher crane. Could see some harassment of the Empire's naval expansion, however. Defender core is going down. Not sure what's coming out of the docks. I don't think it's been upgraded just yet. Sign says it's not. Oh, sometimes the signs bug for the various factions. Mainly for allies, I think, for their naval yard. Looks like more Tengus got shot down. Gonna lose this one here. Not sure why it didn't keep moving. Our Empire is building up quite a few forces. Got some tank busters, got some Tengus, got some Strikers. I'm pretty sure some of these tank... And it looks like sudden transport. Hammer tanks will not want to engage in this. These bullfrogs better not be thrown into the fray. Our twin blades are attacking the expansion. Turret needs to transform to engage. The docks have been upgraded. Could see possibly some sea wings. Imperial Warriors will clear that one out. Costs a bit more for the Empire, but conscripts are not particularly powerful. And they're not particularly that expensive either. It's like 50 more. Actually got a forward base for our Soviets. They've also expanded down south with a Tesla coil. MCVs moving forward. Maybe using that as a shield. But we do have tank busters moving into the building. MCV will be forced away. Twin blades are moving in. Will engage. Tengus are going to pull away. Not going to lose any. Looks like a hammer tank was taken out by one of the garrisoned units. Striker is firing. Going to lose one of the MiGs. Conscript dies there. However, the Empire is going to lock down these structures with their tank busters. Looks like they're actually going to go for engagement, but we got Tesla troopers and hammer tanks to protect them against the Tengus. Not to mention, Tesla troopers also do serious harm to infantry and still do damage to vehicles. This hammer tank needs to move a bit, but needs to move a bit back. Could lose this one. Anything going on with our docks? Nothing really. That engineer attempts to capture a super reactor, but we do have twin blades. We'll be chasing down the sudden transport. We'll probably get this one. Leech beam going down the building. We'll be repairing some of these units. Empire still can't engage into this. Mainly be taking shelter in the buildings. Actually, they will be engaging. I don't think that's a good idea. There's too many hammer tanks in the area, and we got a build-up of infantry. Twin blades are also moving in. building will probably go down, but we're going to lose a few hammer tanks in the process. Got an aerial engagement. Could lose a lot of Tengus. They're bunching up. All the MiGs go down. Got tank busters getting electrocuted. Hammer tank's going to continue to stay at range with their leech beam. Also got conscripts and Molotovs. Could see the swords get deployed. Need to bail out of this building. It will do that. Our Tesla troopers are in the area. We'll begin zapping more infantry, and hammer tanks will crush the rest. Empire, pretty sure lost that one, but the Soviets did lose most of their MiGs. We'll probably be rebuilding those now. Something's in production. Yep, more MiGs are being rebuilt. We got a scary force of Tengus being built up. Still not sure if the best choice, just more and more Tengus. They're not going to help him against all these hammer tanks. What is he supposed to do? He really needs either more strikers or tsunamis. I guess he's trying to shield for his tank busters, but still. Tengus are pretty much cannon fodder against hammer tanks. Also got MiGs in the area, bullfrogs to defend. Leech beam is going off. Tank busters will be engaging. However, the war bears are ready to move in. Just need to get one or two of them in, and once you get the roar, all those tank busters will be shut down. Tsunami tanks are now being produced. Still level 2 mecha core. Soviets right outside the gates. Twin blades are here, going to clear out this structure. Looks like something may have died in this area. Something smoldering. Must have been a vehicle that made a wrong turn. Meanwhile, her empire up in the north is not really doing anything. Could possibly build... Another refinery is finally going down. Kind of took him a while, but I guess most of his production's in the units at the moment. Tsunami tanks are coming out. We got 3 so far. May see a big counter push from the Empire. Probably has enough and will force the Soviets away. There's a lot of tank busters. We'll deal with this. We'll deal with the armor quite nicely. More war bears are being produced. Pure Warrior being a little cheeky there. But hammer tank's going to knock this building down. Tengus are all moving up north. Could see some harassment. Can probably get these twin blades, but we do have MiGs moving to intercept. However, we do have point defense on a lot of these Tengus. And MCV is going to get focused down. Could lose the MCV here. The rage ability is being used. Going to slow these Tengus down, but they will take out that MCV. Big loss for Soviets. They're going to rebuild, and that's pretty expensive. Barracks will be going down as well. However, twin blades are still going to attempt to pick them down. Got MiGs in the area. It's going to run them back onto the water. Our bullfrogs can pursue. However, we have sea wings in the area. Meanwhile, Soviets are moving back to the gates. Bullfrogs will shoot down a few more of these Tengus. One of them's continuing to chase. In terms of refineries, I think it's 5 to our Soviets 4. Our big push here. Tengus are flanking. Hammer tanks are going to try and get out of there. All the Soviet infantry is being killed off, however. War bears are being catapulted in. How we got Imperial Warriors waiting with their sword over there. Need to activate the roar. Got a Vet 3 Imperial Warrior. Tesla troopers will do some nice damage. However, there's still way too many tank busters here. War bears are also here. A lot of these hammer tanks are stealing weapons and will be moving in for the crush. We'll prevent these tank busters from resurfacing. Also, with their added weapons, they do get some of the machine guns that they're stealing them from Tengus. And major losses for the Empire here. Soviets will hold that line. Hammer tanks are moving in. Maybe trying to finish off the Empire. Soviet engineer will capture this one. Give him some nice observation. Looks like the Empire may lose their main base. They have nothing to counter this. We even have a heroic hammer tank. Tsunami tank will immediately go down. What's our Empire going to do? He's going to actually nanotech core. Could be upgrading his docks. And going for his high tier units. Alright, we have nothing to counter currently the aircraft for our our Empire. He needs his mecha bay up for that anti-air, but, well, where's he gonna put it? I guess maybe here? Do have more stuff in production now. What's he building? Fordell is building more power. Trying to get that back up. He is on low power mode. We'll be going off that shortly, though, with the loss of his base. Tengus were in the base, but they will all get shot down. Looks like they did not take out the ore collector. Burst drone will be deployed. Can slow down these ore collectors by simply hooking up to them. Probably should have done that earlier. Actually going to see our barracks being captured. No, we'll be sold. We'll take down a war bear in the process. Pure warriors, if they melee anything, will generally trade as soon as they start that animation. Pure warrior can actually kill a lot of these Tesla troopers if Dimon wasn't paying attention. Could just, well, switch to the katana and cut right through them. Our base will be going down here. We have no anti-air. Defender Corps is trying to go up, but Tengus are, Twin Blades will take this one out. We're going to lose some tanks here. Tank busters in the building. We actually have a Shogun battleship. We do not have the upgrades, however, for the Empire's Navy. We'll be moving out. Could start sieging the buildings down. There is a burst drone connected to this ore refinery. Or, the ore collector. Shogun will be able to bombard that. What else do we have, though? We got more Sea Wings checking in. Looks like the naval upgrades have come in. Will make his ships faster and more powerful. Shogun will take out one of the garrisons. Need to begin firing on this ore refinery. Will force a response from the Soviet. They currently do not have a naval force. They are building Akulas now, however. Yaris are also scouting this out. We'll see this. Could go for the ore collector. Skywing moving in. We'll be giving sight. Akula needs to be careful, can get rammed. Ultra Torpedo is going to hit the battleship. It's going to actually attempt to ram this one, however it's going to go out of range. Shogun battleship in trouble here, nothing to protect it. Nagianta has been deployed. We'll be engaging one of the Akula subs. Shogun will also get a burst on the other one. We're going to lose one Akula sub. Yari attempts to suicide, but doesn't work. The Soviets are dominating on the land. Empire stuck pretty much on just 2 refineries. Do we have a battle lab up for Soviets? No, I don't think we do yet. Soviets are expanding. Have rebuilt their MCV. We'll be moving here, taking this area. Empire will see this, however, with this one lone warrior. Kula attempts to take down the Sea Wing, but will transform into a Sky Wing, and Nagiantus will engage. Need to be careful. Don't want to get too close to the Shogun. Could attempt to ram again. Not sure if it's off cooldown. You can also just barrage with the guns. Nagianta will attempt to pull back. Ultra Torpedoes firing. Not going to hit anything. However, we have another Nagianta crew. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, but other cruisers moving in. How are these MiGs? Need to be careful. We do have the Sky Wings here. How are we? A lot of Twin Blades. Looks like they're going to be focusing on ships. The wounded cruiser does go down. More subs could go down, however. They're very low. Could pick that one Akula sub away with 1 torpedo. One Akula will be sunk. The other one could probably follow up. 1 torpedo will sink it. More Sea Wings are on the way. Looks like our Soviets have expanded. Using the Crusher Crane, we'll get 2 refineries up. I think our Shogun just got sniped by those Twin Blades. We'll lose another Akula sub. We'll see a transform to prevent the death of that unit. Not sure what our Empire is going to do. He does have those 2 refineries. Our one of them's running low on cash. The other one still has quite a bit. Soviets are expanding, and they're pretty much taking all the expansions down in the south. Still have their 2 initial ore refineries, but those are probably depleted or nearing depletion. Double naval yard is coming out. However, MCV is exposed, could go down. Do we have any response? Yes, twin blades are moving in. MCV could go down. 1 burst. Will get taken out there. This thing needs to take out the naval yard and get heroic. Would really help it. Needs to start regenerating. Twin blades will clear up that warrior. Sure what our Empire's going to do. He's got more sea wings being built. Naval yard will be taken out. We actually have a heroic Shogun battleship. However, it needs to keep... He's close to this thing. Doesn't want to leave it wait too far behind. Twin blades can easily pick this off. And looks like we got 2 of them possibly moving in. They will be going for that heroic Shogun battleship. Really need to keep that one supported. Not sure why he left it all on its own. There is a formation move in this game. And our Empire will be surrendering. Empire possibly could have made a comeback in that one if they kept those Shogun battleships alive. But with all those twin blades, they could easily snipe down things like the battleship. Because sea wings do need time to rise. And, well, the Soviets did have just way more resources. But anyways, that'll be all for now, and we may return with more Red Alert 3 later. This is Mirage Flaw, signing off.